Hi everyone. The channel of Cancer Opportunities brings you another lovely story, a story of power. And this time it's the story of Coral. And she tells us about all the gifts there were after she was diagnosed with cancer. Hi Coral, welcome.
Hello, Annie. Thank you.
Welcome to our Stories of Power of Cancer Opportunities. And we talked with each other the last year about your healing journey, my healing journey. And it's something you never forget, will you?
No, I think I will never forget. And I can really truly say I think I'll never stop seeing the gifts of my cancer opportunities. Yeah, everything that kind of opened up through that time.
Well, the people who are watching this video, they are really curious. What are the gifts? Can you tell us a little bit more about the gifts?
Yeah. I suppose before the gifts comes the shock and the disbelief and the fear. For me, when I had emergency surgery 2.5 years ago, and it turned out to be colon cancer, and I was given 20% chance of survival. Yeah, and so there is the hard bit, but I think we all know so much about the the hard bit, and maybe what we know less about is the gifts and the opportunities. And I suppose I kind of want to say that within any of these big life shocks, and cancer being kind of maybe one of the biggest, that we can imagine, there's so many opportunities for personal learning and growth, opportunities for deep, profound connection, and a real kind of invitation to pause in this moment and kind of deeply understand what the experience and the cancer is inviting me to let go of, change, heal, move towards, invite in. I think just so many gifts, Yanni. Yeah.
What you tell me is that your perception is really changed.
Yeah. I think probably for most of us, it's pretty hard to imagine being given a cancer diagnosis and going through the experience of major illness, the possibility of dying and being very ill, and I would not have thought I would have wanted this experience.
No one chooses this experience.
No. And also now feeling very comfortably on the other side, and I feel so very grateful that it happened, and would not choose to not have gone through this.
No, and now you're one of the 20%.
Yes. This was a bit of a mantra with my friends. Well, of course you're going to be one of the 20%, Coral.
And that's even if it's 5%, you can decide to be one of that 5%, and you decided to be one of the 20%.
Yeah.
And what did help you? You mentioned your friends. What did help you in your social network?
I asked all my friends to envisage us on the other side of illness, dancing together, laughing together, being healthy. What helped me more than anything, I think, was almost like a love bomb. I had this moment and I was like, I almost can't handle any more love, you know. I was a bit like, ooh, you know, this is a bit much. And I had a word with myself and said, you know, I can't turn down love. I can't, I'm going to have to make more space for this. So it was literally a real kind of opening up to, a real allowing the love in.
I can imagine that is an experience you wouldn't have had without a cancer diagnosis. And that I hear from other people also, that they never realized that they were so loved. And you really feel that energy in your body.
Yeah, I really kind of connected to the frequency of love, actually, and the difference between that frequency and the kind of density of the cancer frequency, you know. And I really feel that was part of my healing, you know, kind of flooding the cancer with love, actually, and yeah, changing that frequency. It was not the only part of my healing. I did chemo and I had surgery, and you know, I did the Western medicine and I did the complementary, and I really followed what felt right to me in each moment. Yeah, lots of kind of alternative. I'm an energy psychologist as well, and so I used energy psychology practices and all my knowledge of nutrition and mental health and well-being. Yeah, but a lot of, I think such a big thing as cancer invites us. I'm someone who has quite authentic conversations anyway. You know, I work in mental health. I talk through deep stuff, but this experience kind of invited just such deeper, richer conversations with my loved ones and with everyone. You know, yeah, it opened up conversations about health and illness and fear, and also that whole thing around, you know, actually what's important. It invited me to review my life, and pretty lovely life, and also some ways that I was living that weren't serving me. And I'm stepping into each day. Let's not be too generous, maybe not every moment of every day, but I'm trying to step into each day really working my way towards my ideal life, you know, all singing or dancing. What do I want it to look like? And I'm allowed to be a bit grumpy some days, you know. I'm allowed to be short with my partner, or you know, have some rubbish days. But that's in my vision, you know, that this dream life is possible, but only possible when I really know what that looks like, when I get really clear on what does that look like for me, you know, and then I can take the next step towards that and cultivate something better and better and better for me.
Thank you for this conversation.
Oh, thank you so much, Yanni.
Thank you so much. If you need some practical tips, if you need some support on your healing journey, please join the Golden Hour, and you can see on www.canceropportunities.health when the next Golden Hour is. Maybe I will see you there. Bye bye.